what do you think about the food quality at SAIT?
Honestly, I've never had any issues with it. A lot of the places I go are like the 4-9s, which is all made by students, so I like that sort of food. I don't normally go to like the food court and things like that.
It is what it is. It's not the healthiest choices, I guess.
It is really good, actually. Like, for what you're getting, high quality stuff, especially at the Odyssey. I frequent there pretty much every lunch hour, their daily specials.
The quality, it varies between the different restaurants that are here, but there's a lot more option and variety, and I really do appreciate that.
I feel like it hasn't been sitting there for a long time. A lot of the times you can see it being made on the spot, which is kind of cool, or like being thrown together, which I think is kind of neat.
I probably go to the station more than anything. I really enjoy the sushi place over in what we call the Star Wars building because of the front of it.
Sushi is a big favorite of mine, so bento sushi here in this building, that'd probably be my main spot.
Well, I like to eat mostly at Tim's. It is in our building. Mostly what's close and what's the cheapest, and I found that Tim's is the closest. I always like a cheese bagel with some herb and garlic cream cheese on it to get the blood thickened up, so that's pretty good.
How did the food places get chosen here in SAIT, and how in the future? We sit down with SAIT, with the Commercial Services Department, and we go over a list of different brands that we have access to, that we buy the franchise rights to, see if that's something that they see as a fit, and come to an agreement and put them in place.
What do I like the least? I think that the food can be expensive sometimes, so I find that kind of hard, but at the same time it's tough because the food is usually pretty good.
I've had a couple things that might have been slightly undercooked. Usually I check it a little bit before I actually dive in and have my meal, but for the most part, you know, it's really not that bad. The food's pretty good quality, and it's just like any kind of meal. You kind of just check it before. You do that at a restaurant too, right? You kind of look over it a little bit and then you eat it. But no, most of the food here at SAIT is actually pretty good.
What do the students want? I mean, we can't have all healthy. We can't have all, you know, I guess full of grease and not healthy. Try to have a very balanced choice on campus.
Okay, amongst the variety, there's a lot of fast food spots, and I'm not big on that. I try to pride myself more on healthy eating. So fresher foods, quality of the food I am eating is important to me. So the amount of fast food restaurants is a little bit deterring.
The most important thing would probably be cost right now, being a student.
As a student, I would have to say cost probably comes first, but I consider food more of a hobby when it comes to my life, so I'm willing to actually spree a little bit, even though I am a student, to get that better quality of food.
Flavor is the most important, and cost is definitely the second most important when it comes to food.
I do like something that's affordable, but I do like something that I don't feel like I'm going to die of a heart attack after.
I guess for cost-wise, I would have to stay probably Stangrad Food Court. There's a variety of options, from whether you want, you know, a couscous salad to, you know, teriyaki experience, right? So the price varies.
I think overall the food at SAIT is pretty good. I think to improve it, yeah, I would make it a little more affordable. Being a student, we don't have a lot of money.
This year we're working with SAIT right now to, you know, look at, are there any options in the future? What can we change? What can we maybe change this to that? Or is there space that we can put something different? So I can't say exactly what the plans are. I know there are some plans that we're talking about, but there are things in the works.
Yeah, come to SAIT if you want good food. I love it.